I hope you know you're gonna have to edit this because I'm gonna talk shit. But I don't know because I feel like it's gonna sound flirty. But like, oh, you did that.
Hey, look. I'm in BK like the 2 or 3 trains. Holla at me if you want to see game. New Evansville nigga, no see change. Coming into year 2, I am highly optimistic about this team. We won 89 games. We upset the Dodgers in the wild card round. Yes, we lost to the Phillies in 4 games in the divisional, but this is year 2 of our Brooklyn retool. So here we are, top of the 11th, bases loaded, 1 out, tied at 4. And here goes Ginkel, our free agent closer that we signed, getting put to use game 1. I don't know how the heck he got himself into this situation, but he's going to have to get up out of it. Because normally closers aren't pitching in the 11th, but we need one more strike. Come on now. You got to get that ball down. Give yourself a chance. Could have been errors. Could have been really good hits, but you got to get out of this. All right, hits it right to first, to Noah. Get the easy out. And as you saw here, that's the strikeout we needed. That's all we needed right there. So, as I was going to say, we're doing the custom game entry now. So here we are, top of the 12th. 2 on, 2 out, tied at 4, and he's going to have to run for that one. Got it. We're good. Keeping the game going. Bottom of the 12th, 1 on, no one out, and Dalen Law gets hit. 2 on, no one out, and Dylan Cruz calls game. It's no longer tied at 4. It's over. Great hit, and this is why I say he's a part of the core 5. I know we didn't get to show much of his abilities in that first season, but this is one of the reasons why he is one of the immovable or untouchable pieces on this Brooklyn Trolley roster. Ginkel came through with the pitching. Cruz came through with the game winner. So I'm not pleased that this game took so dang long, but we did get the win. Speaking of the win, I gotta go check my FanDuel. I was betting on some minor league baseball. All my major league bets, dang, I lost. Had a 13-leg parlay, and god dang it. So 2 of my Mexican league baseball games sank my ship. Gosh darn it. I got all the American ones, and on this other one, the Reno Aces messed me up. But here, opening day game, get the close win, 7-4. And hopefully we could build on that. Because like I said, it's a retool. It's not a full rebuild. We did get rid of the older guys on the team, revamped the whole farm system. But the main thing is we got our core 5. We went and got Ty David Jr., a superb pitcher. Noah Rosario, an MVP, former MVP candidate to man first base. So we'll be all right. We'll be fine. The Tigers were good 2 years ago, I think it was. Well, in real life, it would have been a year ago, but in this game, it's 2 years ago. So they're not a easy opponent anyway. So let's go on and sim to the draft, because this year, second time around the sun, there's not much we have to do. So we're trying to simulate, and one thing I just realized is our rookie pitcher, I believe his name is Lee Koo. He's going to be getting his first start here against the Angels. So that's the reason why we're not just simulating straight to the draft. Good for him. It's a home game. He was the 11th overall pick in the draft, our first draft pick as a franchise. So it's going to be good for him to get his first start here. As you can see, we have the number 7 ranked farm system, and these are the guys here. We just drafted Hoff, Koo, Ortiz, I think Freitas. But yeah, other than that, those guys we traded for them. So here goes Lee Koo. And top of the first, 1-on-1 out. Gets his first career strikeout. Easy money. Against Dominic Canzone. And I don't remember his ratings, what kind of a pitcher he is. I'm just excited for him. So top of the second, we got 2 on, 1 out, up by 1, and he gives up his first home run. And I'm only showing it because, again, we're doing the specific game entry. I forgot what it's called, but we got to show the important moments. And even though this is one of the first times I've ever shown one of my players or teams doing something negative, it's part of the game. I want him to get the most out of this experience, out of this pitching exhibition in his first game. So I'm going to show the highs and the lows. First strikeout, and then immediately, right after his first home run he gave up. Damn, I couldn't even speak right there. So the Angels end up getting the win. Not much more for me to show. It was all about Koo. And I'm curious to see how the game actually ended score-wise. How much of a difference that home run was. All right, so it's a close game. And basically that 3-run shot was the difference of this game. Only gave up 5 hits. And if I'm not mistaken, just recalling my memory, pretty sure he pitched the whole game. I made him pitch through the adversity. So yeah, he pitched 9 innings, gave up 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, 5 earned runs. I think that's a great debut, even with the loss, because pitching ain't easy. Everybody's not going to be Ty David Jr., Monte Page Smith. I just think it's important for him to learn and finish the game. Now, obviously, you could say it's abuse because we got him out here on opening, his first game, not opening day, but his debut pitching 9 innings. But I think it's going to bode well for us in the playoffs, getting him that experience. So now we got to set up our scouting. So same as last year, we still need pitchers. So we're going to go starting pitcher, and obviously international is our thing. And I don't know if I said this last time, but I wish we could just sign them at 15 years old. And it would be more tedious, but it is what it is. So we also need a closing pitcher, because obviously we signed Ginkel, but there's no depth. Remember, we traded away that dude, Beater or Breeder or whatever his name was, last year to the Cardinals. So yeah, we for sure need a closer, and then we're going to go third base. Who do we have there now? Can't remember. I think it's House. I mean, obviously, you see there as the 28th ranked third base group in the league. So we get a trade offer for Cole Henry. I believe that's who they want from us. I mean, he's a 69 overall, see potential. I'm going to try to fleece them, see what they got for me prospect-wise. We traded with them last year. I forgot who for. But hey, if y'all want to keep giving us y'all good little young prospects, we'll take them. You getting guys from us that we weren't going to re-sign anyway. So I'm not really tripping off of these offers. So now we're simulating to draft day. They counter, and they're willing to give us 2 of their top 20 prospects. And we just got to give them 2 pitchers with C potential that really don't make any difference for us. So we get Baez and Messina from them, and they'll get Cavalli and Henry. Whatever. And then we're already here around All-Star break in the draft. So one more sim and we'll be around All-Star break. All right, so it's time to go see what we're doing as a team stats-wise. And this year, CJ Abrams is going to be 7th in hits. James Wood is going to be 6th in home runs. Sixth in RBI. And obviously, again, this is in the entire league. And it's a little bit different. Last year, we had dudes that were doing everything. This year, Wood, 4th in slugging percentage, my bad. 4th in OPS. I was going to say slug percentage. What's the difference? Yeah, but this year is different. Last year, we had like 2 and 3 people in each category. Guess we're not as dominant this year. Ginkel is literally 10th in saves. I mean, we're getting our money's worth with him. It's like a 70-something overall. And then Koo is 5th in complete games, but it's a weird stat. He only had 1 complete game, which was that first game. So Abrams is over 300. I mean, Garcia's close. I think someone else was close at the top, but whoever Dustin Harris is, I don't know if we got him from the Rule 5 draft, and I simulated that, so I don't know. In terms of ERA, greater rolls under 3. Ginkel, our closer, better be under 3. And that's really it. Everybody else is getting roughed up. Everybody else is getting smacked up. And let's go look at the awards. So James Wood, 3rd in the MVP voting again. I think that's where he finished last year, actually. He's having a really good career. I thought Abrams would be so much better than him. 3rd for the Hank Aaron. But yeah, he was already an all-star before we got here. Harry Ford, 3rd for the Gold Glove as a catcher. Noah, 2nd for the Gold Glove as a first baseman. And we got to have some Silver Sluggers. You know, we usually do our thing, but I don't know. This year's off. CJ Abrams for shortstop. Dalen Lyle for outfield. And I don't know. I think they just put all the outfielders in one category because there goes James Wood for outfield and then Dalen Lyle again for outfield. So they basically just put the 9 best outfielders, it looks like, regardless of position. So now with the All-Star game, last year we had Luis at 2nd, not this year. We had CJ at shortstop. He's close this year, but we don't know yet. And then we had James Wood at left field. He's probably a lock. Yeah, he's about like 60,000 votes over the next closest. So he's most likely going to make it, at least as a backup. And so now we'll simulate to the draft and continue to build this farm system out. Go ahead and add these guys to the board to make it easier when it's time to draft, that they're just there and available. Dang, my voice is all scratchy and dry as heck. But yeah, let's add some of these dudes. It's good when you know what you're doing. I like that Justin Lolich character. Boy, he gonna be good for us if he's there. I might have to reach. Because one thing I learned too with this whole process, some of these people ain't gonna be there if you wait too long. So, all right, we getting ready for the draft now. And I kind of gave away my secrets of who I'm going after for real, for real. First pick, the Rays draft Bobby Kidd. Second pick, the Rockies draft Chris McMahon. And then third pick, Cardinals draft Ken Suzuki. Now I'm going to simulate to the Trolley's next pick, which is 24th overall. We're going with Archie Rogers, 19-year-old, out of junior college from California. Starting pitcher. I don't know why he opted out of the exam. Hopefully he's all right. He's a 90 overall potential, so he should be all right for us. He's only 19. So here in the second round, I already told y'all what I was doing. Justin Lolich, 18 years old, out of Louisiana. Closing pitcher. 91 overall potential out of high school. He'll be all right, man. I think he'll be really good. Loki got a steal, I feel like. So now here in the third round, who is there? All right, we're going to go Ramos, 18-year-old out of the Dominican Republic. He is a relief pitcher. He's a 99 overall potential, but that's because we didn't scout him all the way. And then now in the fourth round, let's see. We're going to go Freddie Carlisle. He is a 22-year-old out of Pennsylvania, 4-year college student, 89 overall potential. He'll probably be out there for us by next season. Same way things happened with Lee Koo. And then now here in the fifth round, probably going to go another relief pitcher with Steven Panagua, 18-year-old out of Venezuela. He is a 99 overall potential. Again, we didn't scout him fully, but we know what we're doing. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. And then for our last pick here in the sixth round, we're just going to go with an upside flyer pick, Finley Lewis, 18-year-old out of Oklahoma, catcher. And he is an 86 overall potential. I think that's really good for someone that is the 190th pick in the draft. So I'm not really tripping. And if I'm not mistaken, we have a lot of catchers. So not really worried. Our catcher, I don't know why his name is escaping my mind right now. So we're simulating through trying to skip past All-Star Weekend. I'm not going to play those games. The next thing that we're going to be able to do is sign our draft picks. So here we are. Let's see who we could. Okay, Archie's close, but he's not. Need about one more period to go by. Justin's close. And then Alexi's close. So they're all close. Probably a week. Because it's a 2-day thing. It simulates, I guess, like 2 days. Within a week, we should be all right. Simulating on through. We are 50-50 at this point. Let's see if they're ready to sign with us. Oh, wait. Again. Not yet. So we're still simulating through. Good for them. Nice little trade. Don't got nothing to do with me. Come on, Archie. All right, bet. 52%. We're just going to give him everything. Wow. We gave this boy everything he wanted. He said, nah. Justin's close. Alexi's still close. One thing I'm learning as I'm going through this, though, is kind of similar to the free agency. They have to get to like a 50% for you to be able to convince them. I think it'll get easier when we start winning. But yeah, it's 2 days. And then the next opportunity to sign them comes up. All right, Archie. I'm done playing with you, bro. I'm about to give you less money if you keep messing around. All right, bro. We're going to have to give you less money or something. Justin, you're one of our most important draft picks in franchise history, and he's going to sign. Yeah, he's 18 years old, but he's going to be all right. Alexi's still close, but not there yet. All right. Freddie looks like he's going to sign. 80%, 92% motivation. Yeah, he's going to sign. So we got our first relief pitcher off the board. Steven, he looks like he's going to sign. 63%. Bet. We got him. Another relief pitcher, I believe. And then Finley Lewis, a little catcher, 37%. So he got a while to go. Hopefully this next time. Yeah, it's 2 days in between. You know what's crazy? I just looked at that depth chart and like how good we are in the entire league, and boy, we are bad. Ty David Jr. struggling, 6 and 7. All right, 58%, man. Come on, Archie. That's why we gave you less money this time. Imagine that. We was giving you 4.1. We went down to 3.7, and that's when you signed. Alexi should be close. He should be over 50% the next time that we get a chance to sign. So weird, though. If I was them, bro, I think the biggest thing is you wait too long and we run out of money. But whatever. They think they're going to get paid regardless. They think they're going to get paid regardless. What are we, 52 and 55? Gosh, we're struggling. All right, Alexi. Come on now. Shoot, we don't got that much money left. Yeah, it's coming down to it. Because I think we have to sign them before August 1st. Something like that. I know there's a deadline in baseball. If you don't sign them, they get to, I guess, go back to school or go back. I don't know what the heck they get to do. I know they ain't going to be playing for you. Another trade has nothing to do with me. I'm not even in a trade market this year. We're 53 and 56. Friggin' middle of the pack. All right, come on now. Alexi, bring your money down so I can have some money to sign. Finley. Such a fitting name. I think he's from Oklahoma, right? Such a fitting name. Finley Lewis. Sound like somebody from Oklahoma. But like I was saying, I don't know what's up with these dudes, bro. If I was them, I would sign right away. I'm getting a chance to be a professional baseball player. I got to jump on that. Regardless of how much money, especially at 18 years old, you give me $500,000. Now it's a trick because, like in this game, you could mess with the contracts, but in real life, I think you locked in for like 6 years. So okay, we finally get Alexi, and then Finley's close, but Finley got to hurry up because again, we're almost to the end of the month. And that's the thing, we really did get a steal with Archie, regardless of how he turns out. He was like the 9th rated prospect and fell all the way to 24. So, I mean, I think I saw he opted out of the health exam, so that might be a reason. But shoot, that's a steal, boy. Yeah, we're not interested in re-signing anyone or doing anything right now. We just want to get this dang draft pick signed, bro. Yeah, he was the 9th rated player by MLB.com and the 41st overall value. And I think it's because, so we signed Finley. I think Archie felt like that because of the injury or whatever it is that he didn't want to get checked out. But I like someone that went to JUCO for 1 year. 1990 potential. Like we could definitely work and get something out of that because I think Ty David Jr. is barely an 80, bro. So yeah, we're here at, I'm guessing, September call-up day, and this is our guy. We're going to add Susanna to the 40-man roster. Susana Susana. And he's going to get his chance. And you know who's going to go down? A guy that got his chance last year. Paxton Schultz. Get your ass out of here with that 6.12 ERA. You getting smoked, buddy. You got to go. He's 29 years old, too, so it's like, all right. Or was it DJ Hurst that got the chance last year? Either way, buddy got to go. We finished 91 and 71. And we're going to be in the wild card round going against Milwaukee as Philadelphia has won the division again. I just want to see what we did statistically. Dalen Lyle close to 300. CJ Abrams was at 300. Noah Rosario was at 290. Luis Garcia was at 278. Dustin Harris was at 333. Pitching wise, we got Lee Koo with a 3 ERA. Kevin Ginkel, our closer, with a 3 ERA. Monte Page Smith with a 3 ERA. Jackson Rutledge with a 3 ERA. Bro, these boys was getting their butts spanked on that mound. Because even those dudes with a 3 ERA, it was like 3.8, 3.9. Man, that stuff is only good if we're talking GPA. So here we go. First round wild card against the Brewers. And They don't have a valid pitching rotation, so they got to fix that first. We end up going up 1-0. And then obviously, wild card best of 3, so we're going to simulate. Well, we're going to play, but custom game entry, simulate it. And we end up getting the win, 2-0. Got the Brewers up out of here. It was close, though, 5-4, 10-9. I mean, they lost the series literally by 2 runs. So now we got the Dodgers in the division series. And we go up 1-0. Simulating through. We go up 2-0. So this is a best of 5 series. So we're going to try to play this game. Obviously, custom game entry. And we get the win. So 5 games, 5 up, 5 down for us so far in the postseason. I didn't even have to lift a muscle. And then same thing here. The last 2 games were decided by 2 runs total. So now we're going to the NL Championship. And we got the Phillies. Did it already simulate and they beat us 1-0? Or am I tripping? We got 1. We got 2. They got 2. I think they got 2. I don't know. Could have swore I said something weird like they won the first game. I think we have 3 now. So either which way, whatever they have, we have 3. So custom game entry. And they were the better team only by 5 games. So here we are, bottom of the 9th. They got 1 on, 2 outs. And basically this is it for them. We're up by 1. If we get this strikeout, this series is over. Yeah, it was 3-2. And he hits it right to our third baseman. Come on now, throw the damn ball. What you running around for? Easy out, game over. Yeah, I thought they got 2 because they won the first game, if I wasn't mistaken. It was like 6 to something. Either which way, we got revenge, in a sense, on a team that put us out the playoffs last year in 4 games. And I brought it up, like, they're only 5 games better than us in the regular season. So, I mean, it wasn't like they were head and shoulders above better than us, 5 games is 2 series going a little bit differently, winning more games than we lost, and we would have been all right. So now we're going on to the World Series. As you saw, first 2 rounds, I didn't have to lift a finger. The game took care of business on its own. This series, a little bit closer, but obviously they won 1. I think it was they won 1, we won 2, then they won 1, tied it up, and then we won the last 2 and ended it all. Because it was best of, at this point, you got to win 4, right? Yeah, in the division series. So we got it done 6-5, very close game. It is what it is. We out-hit them 13-8. Dylan Cruz had a really good game. Now we're going to the World Series, and we're waiting on the AL to see who comes out of there. It's been too easy, though. I think that's kind of alarming how easy it's been to this point. It looks like we have the Royals. So game 1, the Royals get the win. They're up 1-0. Game 2, they get the close win, 9-8. Game 3, deja vu. So now we're down 3-0. We have to play to keep our season alive. And we simulate and get the victory, 5-4. So now it's 3-1. And obviously, from here on out, we have to play. So we are here in the bottom of the 9th, 2 on, 1 out, up by 1. And we got to get the last 2 outs of this game to keep this series alive. Give ourselves a chance, get it to 3-2. And we're in Kansas City, it looks like. All right, come on, Ginkle. He's always on this season in all the important moments. So this was our big free agent signing. We need a big moment from him here. 1-1. 1-2. One more pitch. Okay, this is a big moment. He already got 2 on for whatever reason. We got to finish this. Come on. Loki should challenge that. But I'm going to let it rock. One more pitch. Hey, you got to run for that, CJ. Let's go. Big time catch. I hate when the game does that. Throw the damn ball. Either way, good little defensive play by CJ. We just need one more out. Keep this game going. Series going, actually. The game got to be over. I'm tripping. All right, here we are, bottom of the ninth, 2 on, 2 out. We need one more out as we're up by 1, trying to close it out against Bobby Witt Jr. Shoot, if you're the Royals, this is who you want on with a chance to win them the game, especially with 2 runners on. There's a guy you want up, but I ain't trying to hear none of that right now. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Boys, 1 for 4, 1-1. Dang. My controller. Hey, hold up. So my controller's dying. Buddy is trying to challenge it. He won that. I think that's one of the first times I've ever lost one of those. And hasn't really happened much, obviously, in this franchise. Come on now. Oh, that's easy. That's an easy out. Go get it now. That's hassle, right? That's game. No hassle for us. Game over. 1-0. And every game so far has been close. The 2 we've won, 5-4, 1-0. Shoot. The first game I think was like 6-3, so they jumped on us. But other than that, it's been close. 8-9. 8-9. Like, come on, man. That's one of those things where if you look at it, those games could have went either way. And right now, it could be 4, and the series could be over for either team. It didn't have to be what it is now. Either which way, Ty David Jr., 6 innings, 8 hits, 0 home runs, and he went back and, what do they call it? Went back in time, hands of time, push back the hands of time, whatever they say on ESPN. That boy went and had a vintage performance because I believe it said he had 13 strikeouts. That's what he was doing on the Rays back in MLB 20 Road to the Show. So that boy had a throwback performance. He had 13 strikeouts, no walks. That boy went nuts. James Wood had a home run. Dalen Lyle, CJ Abrams 2 for 4 at least. So gave ourselves a chance. 3-2. I don't really know baseball history, so I'm not sure how many guys have been able to, or teams have been able to come back, but we're going to have to play this game here. Obviously, custom game entry. And we're blowing them out. This is probably the worst game so far for either team, lopsided-wise. So here we are, bottom of the 7th, 1 on, 2 outs. Up by 7, CJ Abrams has something he's chasing. It might be the cycle. So that's why they're allowing us to go hit for him. He's 3 for 4 so far. And first pitch, that was a nice one, boy. That was a nice one. Better not catch you slipping like that again, though. For sure, better not throw another one of those. I promise you, I promise you it'll be gone. Nah, CJ, man. Throw me another one like that. I need that. Let me see. What you got? 4, dummy. That's a smooth. Oh, but you saw it. The timing was good. Everything was good. They got lucky on that one. So here we are, top of the 9th, 1 on, 2 out. We are up by 7, and we just need 2 outs. 3-2 pitch from Perales. Okay, we got somebody else instead of Ginkle. Oh, I hate Showtime. But it's the stuff I don't like, bro. Somebody had asked me about PCI, and bro, I'm trying to keep this game as normal as possible. Top of the 9th, 2 on, 2 outs. Up by 7, we just need 1 out. But yeah, I'm trying to keep the game as it was in 2007, bro. All this other funny stuff like that where you got to press buttons and come on, man, I ain't trying to do all that. So right here, this is a pop-up to the catcher. We are going to be tied at 3 apiece. Game 7. And obviously, like I said, I don't do no fugazi. You saw what happened. Them boys jumped out 3-0, simulated, we got it back to 3-1. I played the last 2 games. Obviously, you just saw we blitzed them this game. So, 1 game for the marbles. We either going to complete the comeback and be one of the coldest teams ever. Koo, exactly what I talked about with his first start. 6 innings, 4 hits, 0 earned runs, 3 Ks, 3 walks. It made sense to leave him out there because now he's in the postseason helping us come back in a very important series. And obviously, if we don't get it done this year, we're just building it. We're retooling. We got the draft picks. We're excited about Archie. We have Lolich coming up, Lolich, or however you want to pronounce it. But Abrams did good. Woods did good. Hassel did good. So I really do want it to be a situation where we could pay it off this year. But even if we don't, you see how we drafted Game 7 for all the marbles. Either we're going to complete the greatest comeback or KC is going to say, psych, you thought. So here we are. Very important moment. Top of the 9th. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Up by 2. Salvador Perez is at the plate. And PJ Pullen just has to get 1 more out. 1 more out. And we're able to pull off the greatest comeback upset in World Series history. Come on. Oh, he swung on that. Come on now. This is it. That's game. We just won the World Series. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. I was wondering where's Ginkle. We paid him all that money. But Poulin got it done. We're all celebrating. And the retool only took 2 years. Like I was saying earlier, I'm not tripping if it was to go either which way, because I felt like we were building this the right way. We got the right young pieces. Obviously, though, with baseball, those guys are 18 years old. It's going to take a while for them to get through the system. But with all of them being 85 plus, I knew they would all eventually be good anyway. So it was a good balance. We got Ty David Jr., we got Noah Rosario, we got Ginkle, and other than that, we just believed in our core 5. House did well. Hassel did well. Dylan Cruz went nuclear when the time came. Shoot, Poulin just put the game away. So, I mean, I don't know. I think Perales put the game away last game. So, Coach Kevin Bledsoe's excited. The whole team's excited. I don't know. Koo did really well this year. This is the second World Series because obviously Washington won in 2019. So they've been in full rebuild mode, even this season in real life. DJ Hers, wow. So that was the guy we called up last year, if I'm not mistaken. 6 innings, 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. And he ends up being the guy to win player of the game in the closeout, deciding Game 7 game. So, I don't know. We just put a lot of trust in these dudes. Won the World Series with our homegrown young guys. So now what we'll look at is the statistics and how they did. Dang, James Wood struggled. CJ Abrams 324. Luis Garcia 338. Dalen Lyle 329. Damn, I can't speak. And some of these dudes didn't even get in. Well, the bottom 2, I mean, I'm not tripping. Rutledge did well with a 2 ERA. Jose Alvarado. Ty David got smacked up. Lee Koo got smacked up. Monte, oh my gosh, he got smacked up. Alvarez did good. Mitchell Parker got smacked. Damn, them boys was getting smacked up in the postseason. So CJ Abrams, World Series MVP. James Wood finished 3rd in the MVP voting. Lee Koo won Rookie of the Year with 15 wins on the season. Harry Ford finished 3rd for the Gold Glove. That's the catcher I was thinking about that we have, so we're not really worried about Finley right now. Harry Ford. The music got Harry Fraud. CJ Abrams won Silver Slugger as a shortstop. James Wood, Silver Slugger. And then Dalen Lyle is the NLCS MVP. So, a lot of awards. It's really a bittersweet moment because I did want to continue this franchise. I didn't want it to be that we won too early and we weren't able to see things through, especially with those younger players. But you know me, once I win, I'm fulfilled. I'll probably do a rest of contract sim for these guys because they all got 1 year left. This staff that I put together. But obviously, we'll sim through free agency, sign some last minute guys to get that rest of contract team ready, season ready. So, tendering contracts, I think we got to get ahead of it with this guy. He's 21 years old. He only wanted $700,000 a year. We're gonna try to lock him up and make it realistic because, like we said, they usually sign 6-year deals out of the draft. So we're gonna try to sign him on that. 5 more years. We'll give him whatever money he wants. 15-10, 3.23 ERA, probably the best pitcher, honestly, even with all those losses. Susanna Yarlin, that's a guy we called up at the end. Eli Willits, he'll be good for us. I know he's like the number one prospect for us. Dustin Harris, he played a little bit. Remember, that's the guy that had those spot minutes. Well, not minutes, because it's baseball. But he hit 333 with 11 home runs. He played basically in the off days that, as a third baseman, that our other guy didn't play, basically. And then, so now we're going to send him to free agency. And one of the main things we're going to need this year, we need some pitchers. Like, I'm trying to believe in our young guys, and obviously Lee, MPS, Ty David Jr. is not young. But you see here, we're trying to see if we could get this dude Shane McClanahan, 83 overall, A potential. He ain't going for it. Well, at least not yet. But yeah, we're trying to get us some pitchers. Help this rotation. Because them ERAs, you thought I was joking when I said the boys was getting their butts kicked? Like, you think I'm going to just, hey, they getting their butts kicked. I'm going to remove him, though, because he ain't really rocking with us. Now, Christian Javier, we'll give him, I forgot how old he is, but we'll give him 2 years. Because I think he is on the older side. We'll give him 20 plus. Because, look, we got $80 million to spend. Winning does that. Signing all your guys ahead of time before their contracts get ridiculous does that. Gives you the $80 million space to go get a good pitcher or two. So Christian Javier, 80 overall, for sure going to be an upgrade from the guys we have on the roster. He's definitely going to help. And I honestly think one thing that's not been spoken about but kind of has been, Lalich is going to be able to jump in there as a closer as a freaking 19-year-old. So we'll be all right. We drafted all those relief pitchers. Carlisle should be able to step in year one. He's going to be like 23. So, yeah, we're going to send him to the Rule 5 draft. That was our main free agent target, was that one pitcher. I mean, we don't really need all these other dudes. I want to keep the cap flexibility. Like, I don't want to just spend every single dollar. Like, obviously, you want to repeat, but you don't want to be an idiot and just go broke when you don't have to. So, simulating the Rule 5 draft. And we're getting close to the last couple of things we have to do for this year. We're getting close because we're already in January. I'm just excited for this franchise. I kind of wish we lost so I could keep playing, but then it's like, college football's coming out in a week. So everything's just timing up perfectly to where at least we won. I'll do the rest of contract sim for the franchise. Probably be able to repeat. Because you saw the first 2 rounds was cake. It was the last 2 that gave me ulcers. Whatever old people call it. So yeah, we're here simulating the spring training, and I'm just excited. I love the way things have gone, the way the guys have grown. All-stars, a lot of accomplishments, homegrown, a lot of good contracts. You see the bottom 5 guys still suck, low-key. You see the pitching, room for improvement, but I enjoyed everything about this. Creating the jerseys, getting that new field, turning the team into a contender. And there goes the end to another one of my videos. I want to say thank you for watching. See you soon.